Hi everyone, this is Donny Lowy from Closeoutexplosion.com. Today I'd like to discuss with you the wholesale fashion handbag market in New York. So New York is definitely a very vibrant, exciting market. You have a lot of opportunities to buy wholesale merchandise, including wholesale fashion handbags. The challenge, of course, is making sure, number one, that you're buying authentic handbags. And the second challenge is making sure that you're paying a wholesale price that will allow you to make money. The reason handbags is difficult is because the starting retail price is very high. The wholesale price is also really high. But what department stores do is they make their money on the initial sales, and then they're able to discount their handbags heavily just to move out the rest of the handbags. One of the ways you can make money is if you attempt to buy them directly through the wholesalers, you will get the current style, but you're going to be paying a very high wholesale price that'll make it difficult to compete with large retailers such as department stores. So one of the ways you can make money with wholesale fashion handbags is by buying what's called department store overstock or store return handbags. As a wholesaler, I carry both. I get overstocked handbags, I get store return handbags, and those are brand name, and I also get non-branded handbags and fashion handbags by private labels. So one way to make money is to go to wholesale warehouses such as myself, look for overstock handbags that came from department stores, look for store return handbags that came from department stores, and pay a price which is lower than the original wholesale price, and that will give you room to make money. When you're buying overstock handbags, you're not going to have an issue of knowing whether the handbags are authentic or not, because if they are overstocked from a department store and you could verify that they are overstocked from a department store, then you'll know that they're genuine. Same thing with the store returns. Provided they come from that department store, you'll know that the handbags are genuine. Now, the advantage with overstock handbags is that they are in brand new condition. The disadvantage is that they're from a previous season, and they will cost you more than store return handbags will cost you. But the store return handbags do have damages. But let's focus now on the overstock handbags. So the overstock handbags are in brand new condition, and as I said, they are from a previous season. So it's going to matter whether your customers need the current style or if they could take last season's styles. If they're okay with last season's styles, or if you notice that the styles have not fluctuated significantly from one season to the next season, then it would make sense to buy the handbags from a previous season if you can get them at a much lower wholesale price. Now, as far as store return handbags, they are in the totem pole the lowest wholesale priced handbags within brand name handbags. But the challenge is that they can range from being in brand new condition to be very damaged. I would only recommend buying store return handbags if you have a way to fix them. If you can fix those handbags, if you could fix it yourself, or if you can find a shoemaker or someone that specializes in fixing handbags and they could do it at a very affordable price, and then the handbags look like they're brand new, and of course you disclose to your customers that the handbags are refurbished. If after the cost of fixing the handbags, or if you fix it yourself and you don't have the cost except for the material, and after letting the customers know that the handbags were fixed, if you could sell them at a good enough price and you can make money, then it's also a good option. And then you have, on the other range of the spectrum, you have fashion handbags that are not brand name. The advantage of buying those handbags is that the wholesale price will be really low. I have sold non-branded closeout handbags to my retail customers. I should say to my customers that have stores, my customers that are reselling handbags. I've sold them for as low as $3 a handbag. Now, the challenge is that they're not brand name, so you're going to have to sell them based on the style, based on the quality, and it's going to require more salesmanship to explain to the customers why they should buy those, even though they're not a brand name, and your customers might prefer brand name handbags. The disadvantage is, of course, that since they're not very well known, it's going to be harder to market those handbags and to convince customers to buy them. I recommend, if you are going to deal with handbags, that you have a full range of handbags, from brand name handbags to fashion and non-branded handbags. This way your customers will have a handbag regardless of what budget they're at, assuming they can afford the non-branded handbags. Alright, if you have any questions, please give me a call or send me an email. My website is closeoutexplosion.com. You're welcome to visit my warehouse in New York. Have a great day.